What's up, everybody? Back with another juicy Konosuba video. Now, if you saw the title and thumbnail, do not worry. This is not clickbait at all. That is, in fact, our favorite skeleton boy, AINZ. Yes, no, not the Damachi girl whose eyes, AINZ. There's an N in his name and not an N in the female's name. Very confusing, I will say, considering they're the best of their respective collabs. So you're like, oh, I can't wait to pull AINZ or eyes, and it's like, which one? Anyway, thanks to our good friend Darkest Sky, goated individual. We have, if you've ever seen like arena rankings or anything, that's all his thing with the Konosuba bot. And since, you know, he's a pretty smart individual, you know, going in with the data mines, we obviously get to see the banners as well. And normally I don't go over data mines. This one is pretty big to not talk about. You know, I'd rather get in trouble with data mines and tell you guys that, be like, hey, yo, like, the best banner in the game is next week. Don't summon on, like, you know, this banner or whatever. Like, if Legendary Chris drops and the next banner is like, hey, yo, do 5 multis and guarantee Legendary Chris, I'm obviously going to be like, hey, yo, don't summon on this banner. Wait, you'll get her guaranteed or whatever. Obviously, I'm going to help you guys out. So, we're not going to talk about all these banners just in case they do decide to pull a funny and switch them. However, we are going to talk about next month's banners into March just because it's so close. I doubt they'll change them, and it's some pretty big stuff. So don't forget to like, subscribe the video as always, and let's jump in. So right now on the screen you see the Idol Mel banner that is out right now. I see 21 hours ago. So let's go ahead. You see it's 228 out of 251. Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of banners in here. So let's click on the first one. We have the special set recruit. Next we have the 5x recruit. Very nice, very happy about this, by the way. I'm assuming Maid Leah is in that, by the way, so let me know if you do pull her. We have the tough guy assist. We have Cecily's birthday. Unfortunate that it comes out before the Snow Cecilia, as she's extremely good, but it is what it is. And then of course we have the 4-star guaranteed for everyone's birthday. Then after that we have PJ Melissa and PJ Dust. We've known that these characters are coming. I made a video on it, all that good stuff. There'll be shitty summons for these characters when they come out. I'm not going to talk about that too much. Then we have Veneer Day. This is going to be huge, by the way. If you don't have Veneer and you have some spare quartz, or you want to, you know, spend a little, definitely not a bad idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. 1 4-star guaranteed recruit. So this one I will talk about for a second. I'll have to ask, but I'm assuming we were supposed to get more Veneers. At this point we only have 1 4-star Veneer, so I'm going to assume this guarantees Earth Veneer, and if so, if you have any terms of money, spend it. Guaranteed Veneer is crazy. If I would have known that this was going to come out, I would not have went so crazy on the initial Wiz banner with him, but that's funny to me. I don't know if they're actually going to keep this or not, so take it with a grain of salt, of course. Then after that we have the martial arts girls and boys, which is the Kempo Rin and Mitsurugi, right? And you're thinking, okay, well, that's the end, that's all we know, and this is in February. Of course, by the way, when February comes out I will be making a sneak peek video, all that good stuff, and if you see the characters in there, it pretty much confirms it, obviously, so stay tuned for that as well. I'll do that just normally. So first banner that we should not know about technically is going to be Casual Leah and Casual Mitsurugi. This is huge, and unfortunately if you summon on this, I'm gonna smack you. Leah is the first elemental buffer, pretty much, you know, Red Shred, right? How it makes you do more elemental damage to an enemy that it's applied to, while the elemental buffers do the same thing, except for you do more damage if the buff is applied to you. You can see where I'm going with this. Funny enough, she is Wind. You know who's also Wind? Butler, or not, I almost said Butler. Anyway, Idol Cosma, right? He does Red Shred. You know who's coming up? Legendary Chris, who's also Wind. Very interesting. However, if you summon this banner and you're not a whale, I'm going to be very disappointed in you, because after this banner, and of course, it's him, February 20th, So normally they do a like week or two little like promotion for collabs. So I expect them to officially reveal it near the end of this month. So February 20th is Overlord. Now note, there are two banners. The first banner will have a Darkness in Albedo's outfit, Cosmo in AINZ's outfit, and AINZ himself. Then after March 14th, right? It's like the end, so they'll be both about the same time. You know, March 14th is the end of Overlord. March 3rd, which is what, like, I'm gonna have to pull up my calendar. All right, so it's the 20th, right? That's what, okay, 2 weeks. So it's like a normal banner, except for AINZ will not leave. So if you're really trying to penny push for AINZ, you could just wait until like March 12th or something, like right before the banner leaves, and then, you know, if you don't get them on free summon on what banner you're missing, all that good stuff. We'll get into that later. All right, so, and then this banner has Shaltier and Megami and Shaltier's outfit. The big two prizes are Shaltier and AINZ himself, of course. This is gonna be rough. Okay, so that means February is basically casual Leah and then straight to Overlord, right? That means we have 3 banners before Overlord, which would be our 4th banner coming up. Now I'm gonna click this button. It's going to be very hard. Free-to-play players, if you summon on Maid Leah, I am so sorry. I know she's like the best unit in the game, like she's really good. You know, you can argue that if you really wanted to. She's really good. She is not limited, so you could pull her whenever, and I feel so bad for people who are about to see this and go, what the hell did I just do? The banner after Overlord is in fact the part 1 to the Christmas campaign banner, whatever you want to call it. And yes, that says Legendary Adventure Festival. Legendary Chris is, yes, the day Overlord leaves, we get Festival Chris. Excuse me. I know on JP, I'm pretty sure it was the same exact thing. Maybe there was a banner in between. Like, yikes. Oh, man, what the hell? Oh. Ooh, okay, so that means I've been saying that to be pretty much perfectly safe, you'd have to have 3 pities. By the way, 3 pities is no laughing matter. That is what? 150, 225, 225k. Your boy only has 1 pity himself, not even a pity. So, you know, I might have to suck kid in here too, be honest with you. So 3 pities, and that's assuming that you're able to pull the rest of the collab characters if you want, right? You can pity AINZ, almost had the hiccups. You can pity AINZ, pity Shaltier, all right? And hopefully you pull the other collab characters. And then the last pity is for Festival Chris. Well, unfortunately, you don't really have time to save. The second Overlord ends, it's Chris. So that'll be very interesting. It gives you no time to save. Players who wanted someone on Overlord and Chris are gonna really have to pick. Obviously, I am never going to say skip a collab banner just because in the future, if you regret not pulling them, there's literally nothing you can do about it unless you, like, you know, I guess get another account or something. But you know, that's not the answer at all. Yeah, so if you summon on Maid Leah and you're, you know, don't have any cords, I hope you get really lucky on the free summons. I don't know if Chris will have any free summons. I haven't looked too much into her celebration. By the way, after this, there is a part 2. The part 2 will not have Chris on it. So unlike Overlord, who's really nice, and you could summon on this banner and pull Shaltier, or not Shaltier, AINZ. But enough. If you like crazy ass good luck, you could just pull all of them on the first banner and then be chilling. Oh rip, I hit all the way over there. Anyway, spoiler. Yeah, let's go over these banners really quick. So Glamorous Casino Bunny is Casino Mel and I Blink Veneer. And then we have Valentine's. Then we have Snow Sicily. We have the Onsen Cielo. We have New Year's Wiz and Veneer. We have I'm assuming this is the 2 girls that hang out with Aru, the Crimson Demons. I'm assuming that's what that is. We have this Snow Leah. We have, and then Christmas. So nothing too crazy going forward. I mean, Snow Sicily's great and all, but the main focus of this is the fact that Legendary Curse is right after Overlord. I'll make videos on this. Expect a lot of Overlord content coming up before it is, you know, out. There'll be summons. I'm gonna have to think about exactly what I'm gonna do. What I might do is I might throw a few summons at Overlord on the first day to make a video, but I might like just not have the units for a while because I have to get extremely lucky. If I only have one pity and there's 3 banners, that is, I have to get lucky to get that. Yeah, you know, Nexon, if you're watching this and you're not mad at me for, you know, saying this information, you want to slide me a multi or 2, that'd be kind of nice. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this news. Very exciting stuff and very nerve-wracking stuff. I know, you know, I'm not free to play, but I feel you free to play players. This is a little rough. Even if you spend money, you might not get all these characters, which is unfortunate. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more Konosuba content as always. Bunch of beefy videos coming up, of course. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.